I'm scared.
There's nothing to be scared about, son. Your grandpapa brought me here when I was your age, and his father brought him. It's a family tradition. There's nothing to be afraid of.
But Dad, the rumors. Dad!
What rumors?
About a ghost.
Don't talk nonsense. Ghosts don't exist. Unless we're all ghosts.
Hey, sorry, I'm from the tent next door. Do you guys have any toilet paper? Camping. I never loved the idea of camping. Being surrounded by Mother Nature, having a limited amount of food and toilet paper until you're forced to use leaves, and sleeping on the ground. And don't tell me you don't sleep on the ground, because you technically sleep on a mattress and in a sleeping bag. They're still hella uncomfortable. Wait a second, what was this video about? Oh yeah, camping! When I was younger, I remember my classmates always talking about the annual camping trip of Groep 7. It means 5th graders. And me, I never wanted to leave the comfort of my own home. Can you imagine? So my usual thought was, oh well, I'll just be sick when the time comes. Guess what? I went anyways. But that wasn't the only problem. The main problem wasn't even the camping itself. Well, not yet. The real issue was that we had to bike to the place. And even if I'm half Dutch-blooded, I didn't know how to bike. And technically still don't. You're never gonna have me! I admit that I practiced for that moment, and when the time came, I was mediocre at best. But hey, I made it to the campsite safe and sound. When it came to building the tent, me and my friend, let's call him Dirt, had it rough. But we managed, or at least we thought we did. Everybody had already finished, and our tent looked like a deflated pool. Let's rewind for a second. A few weeks before the trip, the teacher asked everybody to share the sleeping groups. Me and Dirt had already decided to be tent buddies. He even bragged about having an amazing tent for the two of us. But when it came time to officially say it out loud, he said he was going solo. Later, he explained that he thought he had a 2-person tent, but it turns out he didn't. He bragged for nothing. And didn't tell me anything! So there I was, betrayed by Dirt. I stood up and somehow solved the situation. But in the end, the tent we used was kinda cramped. We organized it inside so it barely fit our sleeping bags, with just a tiny little gap for our backpacks. Now, for those of you who never camped before, tents, if set up properly, are waterproof and can withstand a lot. You probably can see where this is going. This is the Netherlands. It would have been weird if it didn't rain. And a miracle happened. It didn't rain at all for the whole trip. That's what I would have said if it didn't rain that night. We stayed dry. But my Donald Duck comic, not! It survived, but mold started to grow on it. We fixed the tent the next day, but I was big sad. After the rain, the whole campsite turned into a giant mud pit. But hey, we came prepared. We actually had fun seeing how far we could sink into the mud pools. I'd be lying if I said there weren't any close calls. But don't worry, nobody died. Still, I had my fair share of fun too. We played a real-life version of Stratego in the forest. Please, Stratego, sponsor me. If you don't know the game, it's kinda like Capture the Flag. But each player has a role based on a troop rank. There are 11 roles in total. Let's keep it simple, numbers 1 through 10, and then there is the bomb. Normally, bombs can't move, but in this version, they could! The power system is simple. Higher numbers defeat lower ones. The only exception to this rule is number 1. Who can defeat number 2? And finally, number 3, the only one that can defuse the bombs. From what I remember, it was fun, but for the next few days, I was terrified to enter the woods again. One night, I woke up because I heard my teachers talking. Thinking it was already morning, I got up, got dressed and went outside. It was pitch black, middle of the night. No one else was awake. Confused, I went back into the tent. I lay down, closed my eyes. Then I heard them again. Opened my eyes, nothing. Closed them again, screams. Open, closed, opened, closed. I kept opening and closing my eyes, like I was trying to figure out what was happening. I was going crazy. I nearly cried, but decided to toughen up and sleep through it. The screams didn't stop. The next day, the weather cleared up, and we went swimming in the lake. There were plenty of fun activities to do, but me, I personally was chilling in the water. When suddenly... This is going to be awkward. My avatar doesn't have toes. Or legs. Oh well. I went quickly to shore to check it, and something was stuck under my toenail. Still to this day, I don't know what, and to be honest, I don't want to know. I was basically KO'd for the rest of the trip. The teacher didn't seem to care that much, but I cared. Sleep with an eye open tonight. And to top it all off, the last night was talent show night. If you want to participate, you had to sign your name somewhere. I don't know where. Did I want to participate? No. Did I participate? No. I don't remember anything that my classmates did, but I remember the final talent. The teacher's talent. They decided to make a parody song. And what was the subject? They're students. And they made fun of us. And guess what they included? My toe incident. I mean, I'll admit it. Looking at it from today's perspective, it was kinda funny. Nothing to take too seriously. The next day, we went home. Safe and sound. Yeah, later in life, I went camping with different people and had more experiences that were better. But still, I stand by this. Camping just isn't for me. Why leave the comfort of your own home, your bed, your fridge, but most importantly, your toilet paper? Man, you don't know how long I've been waiting to make this video. This is the childhood story I always wanted to share. Even back when I first thought about starting a channel. I'm honestly proud of myself for finally doing it, and I'm really grateful to have you guys here with me. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. See you in the next one. Peace out!